guys, welcome back to the channel. As promised, today I wanted to quickly go over the bonus video that I had talked about during my previous videos, and that is if you're a traveler like me and if you go in and out a lot, minus the pandemic right now, you should definitely apply for Global Entry. So Global Entry is actually a program that is eligible for permanent residents here, United States citizens, and I had actually in fact applied even before I was a U.S citizen. So there are certain countries that Customs and Border Patrol and TSA allow to apply, which I will be going in this video in detail. So before that, if you have been watching my videos and if you have not yet subscribed, please do. If you're first time on my channel, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me a lot and helps me develop more good content for people like you. So I will be showing you the process on how to quickly apply, who's eligible, what the process is, and do that for applying for Global Entry. So here I am actually looking for how to apply for Global Entry. So I'm just gonna go over in within a few minutes. I'm not gonna spend too much time. So you go to this Google results and actually click on the CBP website, which is the most useful of all the suggestions. So before I actually show you how to apply, I'll show you who all are applicable. So you go and click on this before you apply, make sure you're eligible. So first and foremost, U.S. citizens are definitely eligible. U.S. lawful permanent residents, right? This is when I applied for my initial application. And even if you are citizens of these listed countries here, living in the United States are eligible for Global Entry. So quickly, I think this is an updated list from the last time I saw it. I think Argentina, citizens of Argentina, citizens of India, Colombia, UK, Germany, Panama, Singapore, South Korea, Switzerland, Taiwan, and Mexican nationals actually are eligible to apply for Global Entry. What this Global Entry is, if you haven't heard about this before, is when you have Global Entry, it's like a card, and when you come back, you don't have to go through the extensive lines. There's a separate Global Entry line and a kiosk where you can enter your details, and you can actually skip most of the lines and the process since you've already been through all the background check, etc., and get into the United States. So there are 2 or 3 good reasons why you should apply, right? They have actually mentioned the processing lines, you skip those. There's no paperwork involved. You get expedited entry and a few other benefits, right? So if you apply for Global Entry, the best thing that you could get is you get automatically enrolled on TSA Pre. So you get a KTN number, which is known as a known traveler number. So if you apply to any of your airline websites where you book those flights, you automatically select for TSA Precheck within the United States. So that's the best benefit. And the second thing is if you are living close to the border, if you're living close to Canada or Mexico, similar to Easy Pass for those who live in US, you get expedited entry into the United States. So those are the advantages. And if you travel to anywhere else from America and back, you get expedited entry because you qualify for this and you've been through extensive background checks and process. So those are the people who are eligible, why you should do it, and so on. And then now I'll quickly just show you how you can apply, or what are the steps that need to be done to get this Global Entry. So first and foremost, you need to create a Trusted Traveler Program account. So you click on this. I already have it. I wouldn't go on it because I already have that put out there. It's a very simple process. You enter your details and you open that. You log into that and you complete the application, right? It's $100 fee, very reasonable, and it's for 5 years. So if you take the average, it's only $20 a year. So it's an amazing program. After accepting that fee, your process, like your application form, will be reviewed, and you actually have to go to the nearest, if it's conditionally approved, you go to the nearest Global Entry enrollment center, which are usually like the airports in and around your area. And I think you can pick and choose a timing by appointment, especially due to COVID, and you can get an interview. Once your background check is done and your interview is done, you will actually, and you need to take these few items, right? You need to take your valid passport and or green card if you're on like permanent residency, and your driver's license for the interview. So once these things are done, and you do your process, and once you're approved, you will actually get a card sent to you which will say global entry, and the same thing can be used for TSA Pre as well. So these are like the few quick steps that you can take to apply for global entry. And I just wanted to show you a quick comparison of all the trusted traveler programs, right? If you don't want global entry, if you don't travel too much outside of US, you should prefer just to take TSA Pre, which is just $85. Again, for this, the eligibility is only US citizens and permanent residents. If you're a person like me, who was previously an Indian citizen, then was a permanent resident, and now an American citizen, and if you travel a lot by either land, air, or sea, I've not traveled by sea yet, but I've traveled by land and air, both in Canada, and by air, obviously, everywhere else. I actually chose, for just $15 more, you get global entry as well as TSA Pre, and the eligibility is actually expanded here, right? So the countries that I showed you are all eligible, and also US citizens and United States lawful permanent residents. If you don't need any of those, if you are just if you live really close to Canada, and if you actually work across the border and you go every day and come back, you should just apply for Nexus, which is the Canadian Easy Pass under this program. If you live close to like Mexico, Sentry, I think, is the thing that is used in similar fashion, like if to go in and out. Maybe wrong, but I would encourage you to get it checked here. Go to Get Started and check it out. And I think FAST is something that is for truck drivers who actually go in and out of the country, both either Canada or Mexico, for $50. So and if you see here, it says global entry includes TSA Pre. That is the best bet if you are one of these. At least I fall into that, and that is what I was talking about. The bonus video for travelers. If you get a chance, if you're eligible, and if you travel a lot, I encourage you to get it. So until then, talk to you guys soon. I wanted to just give you a quick video about this bonus video that I promised. Stay safe, travel safe if you're traveling, and if you haven't liked my videos yet, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I will come up with the next informative video in a bit, and talk to you guys soon. Take care and have a good one.